Welcome to your movement today. Today is keeping it very simple. We're focusing on breath work and deep core work to really support our digestive system. So I'm currently filming the day after Thanksgiving. You don't have to do this the day after Thanksgiving, but it is just a gentle reminder that when we do have weekends away, when we host, when we kind of enjoy foods and drinks that maybe our body's not used to, we never want to punish ourselves because creating those memories is so important. And food and drinks are such an important aspect in bonding with others and creating those memories. So I don't ever want you to feel shameful for what you did. And I don't ever want you to feel that you have to burn it off. You have to run extra. You have to do a HIIT workout. You have to get sweaty, because that's just not the case. Really, what your body needs is some gentle support, kind of lighting that fire within, really supporting that digestive system, and just kind of relaxing the nervous system. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with a deep breath in the nose, expanding 360 in that rib cage. Exhale, blow it out the mouth. As you take a couple breaths here, really just kind of be present. How is your body feeling right now? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling a little dehydrated? Is the head hurting? Does the body feel stiff? I want you to inhale, just kind of expand, bring in all of that oxygen to your body. Then as you exhale, I want you to think about kind of the abdominal wall wrapping around to support your body as you exhale, lightly lifting that pelvic floor. When we're ready, we're going to go ahead and take those hands all the way up. I want you to extend your neck and your head, looking up at those fingertips. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead, open with a twist here. Inhale, exhale. Let's go ahead, take that left arm up and over here. Really inhale, expand through the rib cage here. Bringing it back down. Inhale, expand through here, even placing your hand there. Switching sides. We're going to go ahead and come over into all fours here. Nice wide hands, soft bend in that elbow, and kind of tuning into that pelvis. Let's go ahead and do a couple circles here with our hips, kind of coming down and up, really focusing on the pelvis, nothing else. And then you can kind of rotate and go the other way, pairing it with some breath work. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Then I want you to go ahead, kind of find that neutral pelvis, neutral rib cage here, kind of chin tuck. And I just kind of want you to dip in the shoulders a little bit here. Inhale and exhale, just focusing on the shoulder here in between those shoulder blades. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to come down just a little bit. We're going to press through the heel of our hand and then kind of come up into a cat-cow here. Exhale. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Just kind of listening to your body here, feeling those shoulder blades come together, pressing through the hand. Exhale, finding that nice pelvic tilt as you pull that core up and in, just moving, again, all of those muscles and tissues here in the pelvis, in the abdominal area, in that upper body. We're going to go one more here, down and up. Again, we're going to find that nice neutral pelvis here, neutral rib cage. We're going to take our arm up overhead, bring it around, open up that chest. Small twist here, bring it back down and around. Go ahead and switch sides. Lift that left arm up, wrap it around, lift that shoulder up, stretching out that front of the body. Small twist in that thoracic spine here, and then coming back down and switching sides. Lift and come down. Wrap it back around, lift up and around. And go ahead and switch sides. We're going to go through one more time here. Wrap it around, lift, deep breath, and back down and around. All right, back into all fours here. We're just going to kind of wag that tail now side to side, taking those toes here back and forth, moving in the core, kind of getting that rib cage moving a little bit here. As you can see, my ribs coming down towards the pelvis, kind of just moving, shifting here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to go ahead, come all the way down onto our back into a couple glute bridges here. We're going to inhale, expand through that rib cage. Exhale, slightly tuck that pelvis, lift up, pair that neutral rib cage, neutral pelvis here, press out through the feet here. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, come up, small tuck. Again, we're not throwing the hips up here. We're doing a very gentle tuck as if you're kind of tucking that tailbone, keeping the ribs nice and neutral here. We're not flaring them. Rib cage, pelvic stack, press those legs, those feet straight out towards the wall. There are a couple here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hold up. And what you're going to do is you're going to shift the left hip towards the ground, come back up, right hip. Left hip shifts, right hip. Again, still focusing on that breath work. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Really just shifting here in the hips. Again, bringing blood flow to the deep core, the pelvic area. We're going to go ahead, lower back down, come up onto the toes, lift up and lower. A couple more, really focusing on that rib cage to pelvic stack. Then we're going to go ahead, hold up into some clams. Take it out and in. Out, squeeze the knees in. We're going to go 3, 2, 1. Lower down nice and slow. We're going to go ahead, tap those toes down, bring them up, extend overhead. Back down, tap the toes. Exhale, pull the knees in, extend the legs up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, pull up and in. As you're exhaling and pulling in, you want to think about the abdominal wall coming together to support your body as you lift. But you don't want to press. If you press your back completely down into your mat, it kind of tilts the pelvis here and can even alter that rib cage. So we don't want a huge gap here, but we also don't want to be pressing our back into the mat. We want that nice, again, finding that neutral rib cage pelvic stack. Exhale, feel the core support your body as you lift. And then again, you're slightly feeling that back on the mat, but we're not pressing in, okay? We're gonna go ahead, hold up here, and we're just gonna kind of alternate each leg here at a time. Really focus again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out, feeling the core wrapping around, supporting your body here as you're altering the legs back and forth. Inhale and exhale. A couple more here. Really tuning in. And if you have to go a little less, that's okay. If you can go all the way down, pulling in. Go ahead and grab one knee here, pull in the other leg, let the other leg kind of fall. Pull up and in, take a big deep breath in the nose, exhale out the mouth. Go ahead and switch sides here. We're gonna go ahead and come all the way up into a boat pose position here. Okay, we're gonna come back, exhale, feel that core really start to fire, and then come back up. Kind of adding in a little pulsing here. If you need to roll up a towel or a pillow for a little more back support, if you want to take it to the next level, we're going to go ahead and roll all the way down, one vertebrae by one vertebrae, slow as you can, arm coming overhead. And then we're going to exhale and roll all the way back up. If you're not ready to do that, you can stay here in more of that pulsing position. or you're rolling all the way down again, really pairing with that breath work today as you flow through this deep core. Deep breaths, feeling that deep core really chatting with you. Remember, you want to manage that intra-abdominal pressure, so you want to make sure you're really focusing on that exhale. We're not getting any of that abdominal coating down the center of your stomach here. Awesome work. Finishing up your last couple reps here. Just slow and steady. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back up. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, pull back, bring together. Pull back through the elbow and up. Inhale and exhale. If you want, we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to pull back and then bring hand to knee. Then we're going to pull back this way, hand to knee. Pull back right, hand to knee. So just getting a little more twisting in action here with that deep core. If you start to feel it in the lower back, again, slow it down, come up, give yourself a break. Otherwise, you can kind of challenge yourself here. Finishing up your final rep there. We're going to go back into all fours here. We're going to drop down to the left elbow, right hand. We're going to bring that leg in. We're going to kick it out, pull in, exhale. So really working in the hips here, pairing that breath with that deep core work. Inhale and exhale. Remember, really focusing on moving with intention here, moving with purpose. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, pull it in. We're going to go ahead and pulse, 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 and bring it in and out. In and out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, take it out. We're going to go last two here and switch inside. So down onto that right elbow, left hand. Kick it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go two more. And then take it up and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, pull it in and out. In and out. 3, 2, 1. Onto that left elbow here, left hip. We're going to go ahead. We're going to inhale, lift all the way up, stretching our body out here. Then you're going to exhale, pull back down and in. Inhale, kind of rainbow, extending here through those obliques, through that rib cage and hip. Exhale, pull it down. Awesome work. We're going to go 3, 2, last one. We're going to kick it back, bring it forward. Kick back, twist. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, drop the shoulder, kick it back. Exhale, pull forward and kick. Really pulling through the abdominal wall here as you bring that leg up to kick forward, working that deep core here, working in the pelvis. We're going to go 3, 2 last ones, switching to the other side. Let's go ahead, take it up, rainbow, inhale, exhale, pull down. Inhale, take it up, exhale, pull it down. Really inhale, expand through that rib cage. Exhale, pull back down through those obliques. Also, let's go 2 more. Sometimes if you've been around for a while, you know the less clothing I wear, the more you can see my body function and hopefully educate you more on what your body should be doing, feeling, all the things. Go ahead, kick back, inhale, exhale, bring forward. And today, kind of wanted to bring a little realness of post-Thanksgiving, right? Drinking, eating some foods I'm not used to, probably not the best sleep. Just kind of what a real body looks like, okay? I know what social media portrays. I know all the ads that we always see and how we want to look, but this is what a real body looks like when it's moving, okay? And that's kind of why sometimes, like, I'm not working out in less clothing to show off my body. I'm really trying to show you and educate you, especially like stacked position with the rib cage and pelvis, but also like, this is a real body, ladies, okay? It's not picture perfect, it's not airbrush. This is what we look like, and it's totally normal, okay? All right, go ahead, come back up. We're gonna come into a seated cat-cow. Lift that chest up. Inhale, exhale, wrap. Today was definitely a little more slower and controlled, but it was meant to be, because when we travel, when we eat out, when we eat foods, drink things we're not used to, our body is doing a lot. And it's best to support our body, feel that strength, that fire from within, without overdoing it, without depleting ourselves, without killing ourselves, without punishing ourselves, because that's not what this is, okay? Movement is so nourishing for our body. So awesome work, a way to show up today and give your body some love.